Hello, in this video I will show you my Pioneer audio multi-channel receiver. I got it about 6 months ago on eBay for maybe 50 bucks. I was looking for something powerful but not very expensive to drive my 3-way 100 watt on 8 ohm Kenwood speakers. I have a video about these speakers on my channel. Long story short, I got this receiver without researching too much about it. I was just looking for the power output, 6 channels, 100 watt on 8 ohm output on each one of them. One thing I didn't know was that the bass is only going through the subwoofer channel and not through the front channels nor the back channels. So without a subwoofer you cannot basically use this receiver. The front, center and the surround channels all have a high pass filter just to be used with kind of cheap small speakers. At the end of this video I will show you the changes I made to this receiver to transform it into a powerful stereo biamp system. First, let's take care of the cosmetic part. I'm going to install blue LED lights behind the volume and the jog knobs and behind the power button. I've seen these lights on a higher model and they look cool. I've removed the front plate and disconnected all the cables to get to the boards. This board already has some LED holes in it, but the electrical circuit is missing, so I have to improvise something. First I'm just checking how it looks, and it's quite okay. It looks nice. I like it. The ground circuit covers about a third of the board around the holes for the LEDs, so I will use this to solder the minus terminal of each LED, just to hold it in place. With the unit powered on, I have to identify a proper power supply for the LEDs. I found a 5-volt line not used on this model, but I guess that was used on a higher model to power the LED on the power button. This model doesn't have any power indicator. I'm soldering the LED terminals to the board, and then just trim the terminals. The board can go back. It's held in place by 3 screws. Checking the continuity, and making sure I did not shorted anything by accident. It's always good to double check your work. I'm gonna use a 270 ohm resistor in series with each LED for current limiting. The resistors are attached to the positive terminal of each LED on one end, and the other end is connected together to a place on the board which was not originally used. A short wire running along the back of the board will power up all the LEDs. It's time to plug it in and test it, and it works. Now the LED on the power button is installed. For this project I use 3 blue light LEDs, all connected in parallel, but each LED has its own current limiting resistor. This is the headphones output board. The final checking before reassembling. I will explain the changes I made to the output of this receiver. Speaker outputs. I use these two here for subs and these two for the front speakers. The 3 SDK power packs on the heatsink. The one in the right is used for subs, and the other 2 for front and rear channels. This is the schematic for the power output. You have 6 channels in total: front left surround left, front right surround right, and the center plus subwoofer. I've connected the subwoofer input to the center channel input and cut the original input in the center channel, ending up with 2 subwoofer channels amplifying the same signal. I had to reroute the center channel output through the second set of contacts on the subwoofer relay, because otherwise I would have the center channel muted most of the time when listening to a stereo mode. Okay, so all the changes are done. I will just fast forward through the reassembling process. On my speakers I have now 2 sets of inputs. One is only connected to the subwoofer and the other one through the internal crossover to mids and heights. This is my workbench setup. Thank you for watching.